Questionable Dash by BleedingEquine. The tags for the story are sex, comedy, romance. Rainbow Dash is a strong mare who occasionally likes to fornicate with stallions, in the most numerous ways. Read on how she deals with that. The ponies that star in the story are Rainbow Dash, Scootaloo, Sweetie Belle, and other characters. Dashing, with 1,081 words. Rainbow Dash stood at the precipice of holiness. She could feel the cascading waves of seed slapping into her face, stallion cock everywhere, slamming into any possible place on her body to get a piece of that rainbow. All she could do was wait and suppress the hard memories of her father pressing his phallus all over her like it was a hummingbird stalking a flower that was filled to the brim with such delectable nectar. Of course, all the males in the shady little shack that barely concealed the group of hulking dudes fucking her brutally. "Shaka-loo-loo, loo-loo-loo-loo," said a zebra native to the indigenous area of South Africa. Oh, did I forget to mention that they were all zebras? With their massive, striped penises, they infiltrated Rainbow Dash's purity in any way possible. She groaned and gagged with all her might. You'd think she would be in massive mental pain and currently going through a crazed psychosis. Truly, she wanted this. She needed to have these big, diseased... What are you saying about blacks? Racist. Stallions smacking her ear, tail, pussy, mouth, and armpits with all the aids. Next scene. Rainbow Dash, now filled with spermatoza, sat in a hole. She felt like screaming because of how much cock was in her mouth. "Ah!" said Rainbow Dash desperately. She couldn't think straight because she could feel the aids crawling up her. It was too much to bear. Then came Pinkie Pie. She was going to put hot salt all over her body to contain the virus from bearing more children. It was an impossible feat because Pinkie Pie needed to get close enough without having AIDS contaminate her body. "Oh my gosh, Rainbow Dash, I'm going to cover you in burning hot salt now," said Pinkie Pie. More screaming from Rainbow Dash. Get it? Because she's a witch? No, I don't get it. "Oh my goodness, Pinkie Pie, don't put the salt on me. I'm weak against rock types," said Rainbow Dash. "I'm doing this because I love you," said Pinkie Pie. So Pinkie Pie dumped the hot salt pile onto her friend Rainbow Dash, and she started to scream even louder. "Ah!" said Rainbow Dash. Several years later. "Oh my gosh, my name is Rainbow Dash, and I have half-baby zebrakin children, and the salt cured me of my AIDS," said Rainbow Dash to herself while flying. Rainbow Dash knew how difficult she could feel the airwaves caressing the inner depths of her skin. She knew that nothing would console the fact that she was fucked by zebrakin males, and although she regretted that once was, there was still the fact that she had her beautiful half-zebrakin children. Who would have known such bounty could have been given at the oddest of circumstances? She continued to fly, carrying bountiful fruit in her mouth, a basket filled with delectable peaches, apples, and fruits for her children. They were living happily in her cloud home, and it was a beautiful sunny day. Rainbow landed on her home turf, her safe haven, her strong old place. Truly, being a Pegasus had its benefits with having a free home made out of clouds, especially the fact that she didn't have to pay house insurance or anything else because magic. She entered her home, hearing the soft sound of her younglings slumbering on the couch nearby. She gave both half-breeds a smooch on the forehead, probably because they were having so much fun playing together. Rainbow went into her room and found the cloud computer and went on Pony Tourist, where she started looking up different recipes to cook for tomorrow, since she really had no idea how to cook and had to go to Pony Tourist all the time to find recipes. Then she got a message in her email box. Upon looking at the message, it read, "From Zebrica." This caused her nose to bleed. She was beyond afraid. She covered her nosebleed and cautiously moved the mouse to click on the message. It read thusly. "Greetings from Zebrica, Rainbow Dash. All your baby daddies are here, and we are currently having a gay old time. Hope the kids are okay. Signing out. Zebrakin Stallions." She looked at the heartfelt message and smiled. Her fears evaded since she never paid child support or called them to say hello. Yet, somehow they managed to get her email and message her such a heartfelt thing. Hell, she even decided to message them back, asking them how life had been back in Zebrica and how they've continued on without her. She sat in her cloud chair in content and wiped the blood from her hoof on the chair she sat on. It was quite a happy reunion for the single mother, Rainbow Dash. Now that was over, she needed to get some sleep. Mustering off to bed with the computer shut off, she lay on the cloud bed, tired and ready to rest for the new horizon tomorrow. She looked out to the window at the evening sky and onto the Ponyville streets to see, oh my god, Sweetie Belle raping Scootaloo.
Take my love,
said Sweetie Belle in hopeless pain.
Oh my Celestia, some pony help me,
screamed Scootaloo. The sounds of loud grunts and something similar to two pieces of meat slapping each other could be heard all the way from where Rainbow Dash watched. It was frightening and heavily concerning to see such an action take place, although it didn't stop Rainbow Dash's face, shocked to the core and motionless from what she was seeing.
Mom, can you read us a bedtime story?
Said the half-breed child, standing before their mother.
Oh, Celestia, go to sleep now, please,
said Rainbow Dash in fear.
What's wrong, Mom? Go now! Now!
The two scurried off back to sleep, where Rainbow quickly sealed the door from their hopeless minds from seeing such a spectacle. Returning to watch the rape, she saw instead Sweetie Belle smoking a cigarette, while a wild bear continued the job for her. Scootaloo weeping could be heard from afar. Rainbow Dash whimpered and crawled into the deeper reaches of her bed, trying to forget that horrible thing from her mind. And so, another day passed over her. What do you want me to say, Bleedin'? That was awful.